dream. We are the nation, we are part of this. Yes, we are so amazing, that's the least we shall be. At the heart of the nation, changing history. How can they say that we are finished? We have just begun. When we have nowhere else to run to, we have nowhere else to go. So get out of the way of the land of our dreams. We are the nation, we are part of this. Oh, oh. We are the nation, we are part of this. Whoa, carry the song, carry the sound.
The future is here. The future is here.
Goodbye yesterday, tomorrow is now for the taking.
The future is here. The future is here. I am the future.
I am the future.
I am the dream.
Whoa,
I am the nation.
I am part of this. Yes, I am so amazing.
That's the least I shall be.
The least I shall
At the heart of the
be.
nation, changing history. How can they say that we are finished? We have just begun. When we have nowhere else to run
Nowhere else to
we have
run to.
nowhere else to go.
Nowhere else to go. Hey.
Out of the land of my dreams.
Oh, I am the nation. I am part of this. So get out of the way of the land of my dreams. I am the nation. I am part of this. Whoa, carry the song, carry the sound.
The future is here. The future is here.
Goodbye yesterday, tomorrow is now for the taking.
The future is here.
The future is here. Raise your hands in the air if you believe the future has come now.
The future is here. The future is here. This is our country. The future is here. The future is here.
The future has come.
As far as I'm concerned, I have never seen a group of 50 plus old men this exuberant in a very long time.
Yes, sir. Correct. Clap for us, please. Clap for us.
And when they went to the various universities they went to, they excelled. And many of them, the lawyers, the doctors, the engineers, the pharmacists, the professors, and all that you see sitting down in front of you here. And hosts. The generous donor who has helped us. As far as I'm concerned, I know it, Mr. Hold on. This is Mr. Colloquial. That's the man who single-handedly raised 10 million naira plus. Sam Amashe, give it up for him.
My blessed were to stand in front of my classmates this morning. So we are doing a very short program this morning, and the first thing I will do is to invite who is this? It's okay. Welcome, sir. He is an icon of science, and I don't think I need to say more. Then the principal officers of the government college will be the first principal officer. Then we have here Mrs. J.M. Orji, the Vice Principal Academics. It's very cherished to see that the woman is also a principal officer in this school. Yes. One way here, there was no woman as principal officer. It was a phallocentric world. Principal special duties, Mr. Asiledo E.E. EDJ, Vice Principal, GCU, Special Duties.
Of GCU, keep receipt selling. Keep receipt selling.
Well, I'm sure you all have your program here in case you cannot proceed. So I think we should now rise up for the national anthem.
Nigeria's follow me to serve our Father's land with love and strength and faith. And the heroes shall never be in vain. To serve with all our might, one nation bound in freedom, peace and unity.
School anthem.
Go. Thank you very much. The president of the class of 73, Mr. Omashola Vincent.
Class of X73, keep the ship safe. I, on behalf of the class of September 73, we actually want to welcome the PGWW to our midst. Quite very unusual with other classes. He has found time each time we have programs like this to be present. And on behalf of this class, I really want to show him serious appreciation. He was there for us when we did our curriculum, and today here he is again. I'd like to call him, extending same thanks to Mr. Roy Odoko, the Secretary General of the NEC of the GCOBA. Each time we have programs, they find time to be there. And it's not the same thing with other classes. I think it's a real privilege for our class. Like you said now, I just said to my hearing, your class is a special class. And indeed we are special. Today, this event marks a 40th year after we graduated from this school. We came in September 1973. September 7, 1973. We left here June 1978. It's 40 years since we left this place. And we just thought that it would be nice for us to come back to school and see ourselves, do some backslapping, and give back to this same school we left some 40 years ago. And that's the reason we are gathered here. A couple of my mates who are here now, I've not seen them in the last 40 years. I've not seen them in the last 40 years. And if for any reason I'm here with them today, if that's all I achieve for this program, then I'm good to go. And I want to welcome those of you who are coming from Ghana, from Abuja, from all parts of Nigeria. We say thank you. A few of us are still coming on the way. We say I say thank you to all of you on behalf of ESCO. Just now, we are not going to waste much of our time. The PGWW is here with us just for like 5-10 minutes. Yes, just for like 5-10 minutes. Because the GC relays, the plan of that is on. That takes off tomorrow. And of course, you know we are going to be part of that event tomorrow as well as a unit. So I quickly want to implore us to give every attention to him. He will have one or two talks words with us, after which he will go to commission the classrooms and the blocks we have changed, the doors and the windows. We just promised him, after consulting with members of ESCO, just after this program, we are going to take care of the library, the windows and the doors in the library. I can assure you that your class, by the grace of God, the promise on us, we have the resources to do that just now. Amen. Once we leave here, in a week from this time, we'll start to work on that. That's the truth. So, I quickly want to give the mic back to Mashele to call on the PGW for speech.
Well, the PGW just put us on notice that it will soon be 8. Life begins at 8. And it's a very active man. Just a few months ago, I met him in another platform as also a leader in Los Angeles. So it's what you call the Aristotelian man of affairs. It's my pleasure to hand this mic over to Professor Omatiti, an icon of science.
Thank you very much. The chairman of the class of September 73. So I'm actually very happy to be here. And what you are doing is what we want all classes to do. To help to ensure that this school continues to look new, to revive it. I want to thank you for all you have done. And if you saw I wrote forward to this your publication, I said it all that classes, we've now put into our new constitution that classes are the mainstay of the Old Boys Association. So you are very powerful. One thing I want to stress too, in the first talk to the assembly of classes, I mentioned that classes are the ones to push the endowment fund. And we expect a class like yours that is very buoyant, and I know what I'm talking about. You are very buoyant.
I don't know, sir.
Yeah, we know.
We don't know, sir.
That you people annually we should be contributing something to the endowment fund. Why is the endowment fund that one uses to help to do many things? What has happened is that we were under the late Chief Onoso then. He said, let's do what is called development fund. So all the money we're raising, we put it back to school. Yes. But endowment means you want to do something for the future. And I'm pushing it. So I want to thank your class and I want you to be one of those who will be helping to push this idea. Once more, I want to congratulate you and I want other classes to emulate what you are doing. In addition, but I want you not to emphasize that I'm always at your function. Other classes will give me anything. I try to be as many functions as I can be at. And your class just happens to be one of those I've attended. Always. Yeah, well, thank you very much. I'm happy with what you are doing. And keep it up. And I want you to actually what we want is to let other classes compete with you. You have January or they say, what are you people doing in your class? We have done this in our class. This is the idea. It's a friendly competition so that this school continues to be the best it has been since its founding in 1945. So once more, I want to thank you all. I'm happy to be here and keep the good work going. Thank you very much.
To wrap up, as we head towards the commission.
When they get more fees and they have this program, I promise them I'm going to give them the necessary assistance and support. Since yesterday, they have been here, and when I got I told my wife, if you have been here and your child is not good type of school, you will not be happy. I was not privileged to come to this type of college. I want to confess. Because when I saw people rejoice yesterday, hugging each other, I was impressed. It's a pity that my children, none of them is of the age of going to secondary school again. My boy passed entrance to this school. The problem he had was that he had problem of health problems. I could not bring him to this college. And I came to this college, the support the old boys have been giving to this college have been so great. You have transformed this college. To the extent that the government itself was ashamed. That was why they decided to renovate those white blocks of classrooms. Because most of the things going on in this school is from the old boys. We are very, very impressed. The management staff and some of this college are very happy. Like I've just said, our students, they have been doing very well. Last year, our student was the best chemistry student in Delta State. This year, Common College student is the second best chemistry student in the country. Jack Gogo is also the second best chemistry student in Delta State. Because just on Saturday here that they gave their award. And it's a promise that what happened at the national level was supposed to be the first position. And I'm promising you, by the grace of God, this put in place. We are going to take that for the first position as the best chemistry students in the country, and we're going to get the best result in the country. Amen. The promises we have, the arena we made, not this year, January this year, the school trained teachers. We brought men from the University of Texas University to train our teachers on modern method of teaching, how to assess students, and they were here for 3 days. And one of the old boys of this college was the guest speaker. I was Professor Ikoya. He was here for 3 days. And after the workshop to seminar, we have been coming to the school to monitor the progress of the training given to teachers. I promise you, by the grace of God, teachers here are hardworking and they are doing their best. And the environment that is well conducive for learning, the teachers, the students here, they will excel and are going to take the best, have the best result in WAEC and NECO by the grace of God. I promise you that that is why everything is put in place. The reading room, their dormitories and everything, they have everything to make a read. Now, we make compulsory that teachers must assess them every week. They have their note for all the students, assignment note. The teacher will give an assignment after teaching them, and they will mark the assignment every week. And you must, as submitting your lesson note for marking, you also submitting the assessment note, that is assignment note. You will see if you have already given the teachers the student assignment. And they are doing that. With all this put in place, I promise you, by the grace of God Almighty, our children will excel and will make you very proud. That's my promise. And with our support, we'll do better. We are going to raise, we want to sail the ship very, very high. Thank you very much. God bless you.
Okay, I think there's not much ado. We'll just move right away to the block. What block is that? The academic block, the one near the
Across the mountain, city winds asleep as I hear her voice shake my window, sweet seducing sighs. Get me out into the night, for walls won't hold me tonight. If this town is just an apple, then let me
This is our class again. Are you in this class? No, January, September, right? January, yes. 73, September. January. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I want to congratulate this class for doing what I've done. They've renovated doors and windows, and today I'm going to cut this ribbon to show people what they have done. And we want other classes to emulate them. We want classes to pick on projects, of course, top to neck, and we allow you to do it. Please do that. So I thank you all as I now call this team to the glory of your class, and that you continue to be a great class and you do well for this school and do more for the school.
Amen.
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 Amen. Eyes are everywhere. See that girl, she knows I'm watching. She likes the way I stare.
It's non-stop, non-stop. Yes. Ladies and gentlemen, once again I want to congratulate the class of 1973 September for the wonderful work they've done for replacing.
It's not January.
People are confusing yourself. I know what I'm talking about. I said September, right? Yes.
John is around, sir.
You are the ones fighting with me.
Was he a bully?
Big one. Last September, for the wonderful job is done, and I'm going to say again that we want other classes to emulate you by replacing anything you think needs replacement. Go ahead, do it, just get next approval. So congratulations and thanks. I'm going to cut this now to make sure these windows are really well done. So very good.
Glory of God Almighty.
That's so good. I hear my commission.
Thank you very much.
So, Mr. John Owen, so I invite him to give just a minute pep talk before the person who will set this session in motion, Mr. Ehi Brian. So, John Owa.
It's a pleasure to be back to Government College. And any chance I have of coming back here, I will come. For the young ones, the first thing you need, you already have. Coming to Government College. That is the first ingredient you need to succeed in life. If you go through Government College and you allow Government College to go through you, you stand a chance in this world, no matter how rough it is. So having established that, you must ensure that you are diligent in your studies, and pass. This is a school where if you go to Government College, it is assumed that you must graduate from the university. It's assumed, it's taken for granted.
It's automatic.
Yes. So that is your next target. Your 5 credits, minimum of 5 credits, then you're on. The confidence to move on in life, you will acquire here. The confidence. Any situation you are going to face, you will have faced it in a small way here. All you need to do is to refer to that experience and how you overcame it. And you must set yourself lofty targets. Lofty target. That is, otherwise you will just be running with the grass cutters. When I was in Form 1, Form 2 in schoolhouse, Mr. Isoni was our housemaster. His nephew, Christopher, came to join us in Form 2. He was, I was in Form 1, Isoni was in Form 2. So, Isoni had detention, house detention. And being a housemaster, he was the one that was calling the detentions. So he came to Christopher and said, Christopher, you have a detention. Where do you think you are? Because Christopher came from ICC. And he said, this is the last time you will have detention. If you do have detention again, I will send you back. Yes. That was how strict he was. And I'm sure that that lesson rang home. So junior ones.
So our children know what's called detention.
Are you detained at all? Do you do detention? You see your detention? Yes. Very good. But don't get detained though, because that's the problem. Don't get detained. When I was in upper 6, because I did from 1 to upper 6 here. So I'm a full student of this school. I could stand anywhere. I don't need to send for you. I'll just put your name down. You are detained, and that's it. So you'll be surprised when you hear your name on Wednesday afternoon. School detention. So how did nobody saw me, but I saw you. I'll put your name down. I knew virtually everybody in this school. You see, so you have to develop those skills, social skills as well, because you cannot interact with people if you are not social. And socialization is a key ingredient to succeed. If you start your own business and you don't know anybody, you are going to be in trouble. If you don't interact with your classmates and your schoolmates, and they are the ones that will always help you, the friendships you form in this school are the ones that will take you for the rest of your life. So, I've told you, you are here. Number one ingredient to succeed in life, you already have it. You are here. Social skills, you must develop. The appetite to succeed, you must have. Because if you are not hungry for success, it will elude you. So you must be hungry for success. If you think that somebody owes you, nobody owes you. Your father does not owe you. Your brothers don't owe you. Your friends don't owe you. You owe yourself. So you must set the target that you want to achieve in life. You saw the PGWW. He's a professor too of chemical engineering. At his age, he comes to every occasion at government college, class of 52 or 53. I'm sure he's older than some of your fathers as well.
Almost 80.
Yeah, nearly 80 years. Look at how strong he is, and look at how passionate he is about the school. So when you are succeeded in life, you will come and give back to this school. You can see that this class, these junior boys have come to give back. They have come to give back to the school.
Are you still calling us?
No, I'm not. I'm only reminding you that I'm your senior. You know, so you know that when you have succeeded, you must share that success with the rest of those who are coming behind. So you have everything packaged for you. On that note, I'll call the keynote speaker.
I'm right here.
To take over. Thank you very much.
Over to you.
Okay. Young ones, aspiring professionals. Let me see the class of SS2. Please be upstanding. Damn. Okay. Please sit down. SS3. Okay, sit down. Now, I don't know whether you listening right to John Owen. He said so many things. We don't have enough time. We would have done some very quick tests to understand your listening ability. But I will summarize for you. We talked about attitude. We talked about the power of socializing. We talked about being successful. We talked about developing goals, setting goals in life. We talked about, I'm going to speak to us. He said, a medical doctor today is a successful entrepreneur. He didn't practice one day. Dr. Robert Agbo is one of the best confectioners in Nigeria today. Bakes cakes. He studied medicine too. So it doesn't really matter what you study, just follow where your heart leads you, okay? I studied maths at the University of Benin. I have an MBA too, University of Roehampton in the UK. But I'm doing so many things. He said something. Government college prepares us to succeed in life. Underline succeed. So it doesn't matter whether you are in business or whether you are an athletics coach. It doesn't matter whether you are a pilot. The fundamentals of succeeding in life starts from here. It's deep rooted. It was so good that you cannot speak pidgin English. You cannot speak vernacular here. You cannot fly your shirts. You know the meaning of flying your shirts? You have to tuck in. Your buttons must be complete. Your shoes have to be properly polished. So that was a complete makeup. It was part of the orientation, the discipline to succeed in life. And if you pass through government college, you have an advantage. It means your meal ticket in life is almost guaranteed. That was essentially the summary of his presentation. But today, for those of us who want to start business, who want to become an entrepreneur, I see so many stars in this room who will be shining in different fields. Whether in medicine, in engineering, in business, in aeronautical engineering, for those of us who want to go to space. What does it take to have a successful business? Just listen, I have only 5 minutes left. Number one, you must have a purpose. We call it vision. You must have a direction. Where do you want to go? So you craft a vision. Some people say you have to have a business plan. It's very good. You made the expert to give you a business plan. Don't be a jack of all trades. What you don't know, ask people to show you. So you need to have a purpose. What do you want to achieve? What is the goal? So after setting, what do you want to achieve with your business? Where are you going? What's your direction? So that's number one. Number two, you now set different milestones for achieving your vision, okay? Some people call it mission statements. From there you break it down further. Because if you want to build a house, you need a foundation, right? So you need to have a purpose. Then you have the milestones. Those steps that will take you to that what? To achieving your vision. Dressmaker. These days, tailoring, fashion, and the rest of them. They are making so much money. It's possible you are setting a goal. You want to be a top-rate footballer. You want to play for Nigeria. It could be a goal you are setting. And you start working towards those goals. But for business, you set that goal. Number 2, identify the steps, the milestones. The next thing you need people. You can't do this work alone. You must invest in people. All right? You must trust people. You must earn their trust in return. You must earn their loyalty. So you need people to support that vision. The vision is the glue that is holding everybody in your business together. They have to trust you. They have to respect you. Number 3, when you succeed, you must what? Share success. I just said that. Empower your workers. In one of the businesses we have a hotel in Lagos in the Kenya GRA. It's 7 years this month. There are 22 members of staff there. I can tell you for free that 17 of them started with us 7 years ago. I'll just tell you a few things that we do. Number 1, we feed them twice a day. I'm not supposed to. Number 2, we have a hospital in my church, Archbishop Vine Memorial Church. It's heavily discounted. When they are not well, they go there for treatment. They don't pay. Number 3, I've never owed them in 7 years. It's called motivation. You must learn to motivate your workers. Number 4, we dress them up very well. We build their self-esteem, their confidence to be able to engage with guests. Number 5, at the end of every year, talking about sharing success, we look at how much money we have made, we'll take part of it and we'll share it for everybody. So there's no way you want to live. So it's important you build your team, you invest in them, and you motivate them. But if you want to set up businesses, these principles are very, very important. For me to go finally, I will just share with you some tips on leadership. Because you need to lead successfully in life. Leading doesn't necessarily have to be only in business. It could be even in church. It could be in the school here. So as a leader, please take note of the following. It was written by Jim Patel. He is the author of the 11 Principles of Success. Number 1, don't think you know everything. You can learn even from your cleaner. You can get the best idea from your janitor. So never arrogate. Don't say, I'm the one. When there is success, you say, oh, I was responsible. When there is failure, you want to blame your workers. It doesn't work like that. Everybody will desert you. They will leave you. So never think you know it all. Number 2, don't underestimate the importance of communication. You must learn to engage, communicate. You must send your messages clearly. Don't ever leave people in doubt in your organization. Okay? Number 3, you must learn to listen to others. Good leaders, they listen very well. Listening is a skill. You need to develop it. Okay? Number 4, don't micromanage. I'm here now. I can leave the hotel for 1 year. It's already on autopilot. Because we have invested in people. I also have another office in Adene Jones. It's a PR marketing company. I'm hardly there. It's also on autopilot. Trust your people. Invest in them. You see, it's a game of we win together, winning together. So if you can develop that mantra, it will help you in life. Okay? Don't make all the money and keep it to yourself. And don't micromanage. Allow people to make their decisions. Let them make their mistakes. They will learn from their mistakes, your workers. Emotional intelligence is very important. When there's crisis, how do you manage the crisis? Don't resort to blame game. A leader must say, the box turns on my desk, and you take full responsibility when things go wrong. When your staff makes a mistake, don't bully them. Don't just begin to issue queries. No. Find a way to strike a balance between good and what? Bad. Feedback is very important. Call it appraisal. From time to time, sit down with your team and review the work that has been done and give them what we call feedback, whether good or bad. When it is good, praise them. When it is the bad, don't blast them, encourage them. All right? Number 7, you are the owner of the business. You are a leader. President Buhari is a leader. You can never hold on to anger. You cannot be angry. You cannot harbor bitterness in your heart. That can cause depression. Number 8, don't listen to gossip or gossips. People lie. Somebody coming to your office to tell you one story. Tell the person, wait there. You call the other person. Repeat that to you just said. It's the best. It's the best policy to prevent from gossip in your organization. Don't expect everybody to be perfect. It's only God that is perfect. I am not perfect. Nobody is perfect. So don't expect too much from your people. Allow for a window for them to make their mistakes and learn. Okay? Avoid conflict as much as possible. Learn to have a system for managing conflict in organization. I talked about vision before. Vision is the glue holding everybody together in the company and your goals. So I want to thank all of you for listening, and it will always be my pleasure to come back to give you useful tips that will help you succeed in life, to motivate you and to inspire you. God bless you.
The next person is Professor Opowe.
Now, I want to address you about making a career choice in medicine. Making a career choice. First of all, if you want to read medicine, you must have certain attributes. The first, you must be called. What do I mean by calling? You must be somebody who has empathy for others. You know what I mean by empathy? You know. So you want to put yourself in the place of others. You want to help others. If you want money, medicine is not your choice. Because doctors are more or less humanitarian people. You give yourself. You cannot pay a doctor completely, but we give you the service. But they are respected in the society. Okay? So if you want to read medicine, you must first of all have that calling to help others in need. Alright? And you must be prepared to sacrifice your time at all times for your neighbor. Okay? I must be prepared to give your life for your patient. And that is why, do you have Ebola? Yes. Did you have Ebola? Yes. Babo. Very babo. Did you have Ebola? Yes. Did you hear of the doctor that died because he was trying to prevent patients with Ebola from escaping? Yes. Dr. Adadago. Alright? That is what a true doctor does. Sacrificing herself for the society. I don't think it's scary. Medicine is a very beautiful profession. Alright? It's a clean profession. But you must also have humility. Core subjects: biology, chemistry, and physics must be at your fingertips. Don't forget, there are two types of educated people in the world. Those who have information at their fingertips, and those who know where to get the information. Are you listening to me? So, but more importantly, your life must be balanced. All work and no play makes that to what? So you must be able to relax, have fun, and at the same time, discipline yourself. When it's time to study, you must study. And you must divide your time equally among all the subjects. All I want you to remember from all I've said, if you want to choose medicine as a career, make sure money is not your focus. But when you get to the top of your profession, like I am now, alright, money will pursue you. The money will not overtake you, God forbid. Because if it overtakes you, some other person will grab you before you get there. The money will pursue you and catch you and stay with you. But you have to work hard. They're giving you the general attitude. Work hard, be diligent. Most importantly, be honest. Very, very honest. Thank you very much.
That was very good. I think I always when I see doctors, I call them missionaries of the human health. One another one in ball in Margaret.
Yeah.
You have to know about, career, just like in medicine and in any other course that you want to choose. But if you draw a circle, you see that a circle is round, and it is on that premise that the clock was designed. 24 hours a day. Every person has 24 hours a day. You are in a school. The rules are set. You have time for waking up. You have time for going to the dining hall. You have time for coming to the classroom. You have time for break. It's a regimented program, 24 hours. And every person, each of you, have the same amount of time. There is no destination in time. But it is now, what do you do without your own time?
Students, how many of you want to be lawyers here? Some of you will be lawyers.
You don't want to rig a lecture.
You see the beauty of this class? We have produced a senior advocate of Nigeria. Why? Unfortunately, it's not here. He's supposed to have spoken with you today. But I want to create the judges of the class. And those of IT here, to call somebody whom he has asked to reckon to do a 5-minute stop.
Distinguished classmates, students, I'm not here to talk. I came here to enjoy life and to see what has happened since I left this school 40 years. But now that I've been asked to talk, let me say one or two things. You want to be a lawyer like me? Because I'm a lawyer now for about 34, 35 years. That's calculating from where we finish here. First and foremost, I think you need to develop this in the habit of reading. You must be able to read. I'm not sure we also confess, we're not a lawyer. But in this art, you must have this appetite to read. Not only the subject you are taught, you read wider than the subject. And as students must be somebody with broad mind, broad knowledge. Most literature, English, geography, history. I think I was known for history. I spent 7 years in this school. I did 5 years secondary and 2 years HS. From class 1 up to class 7. All the exams I took in history, I was the best. Yeah. Not only was I the best, if I may praise myself a bit. Last week I spoke, Madam spoke. If you get to the top of the profession, wealth will be there for you. Yeah. But it's not the kind of wealth we hear now of 20 billion, 100 billion, stolen and hidden in bushes. But you will be comfortable in life. Yeah. You'll be able to meet your bills, be able to travel to any part of the world. That there's no course that is not important. Let me say that. You do English, you do history, you do law, you do mass comm as like the Mama Shaye. Anyone you do it to the top, and you will excel in it. If you want to study law, make 2-1. Don't go there and make a class. And when you come out and practice it, don't do charge and pay. Practice in good offices where you be well developed. If you do French, make 2-1. Excel in everything, you will be successful. Thank you very much.
I want to call on Mr. Sept or Mate to please round up all of it and tell us how you can do it better than yourself.
Thank you. I want to take a quote from the playwright. Have any of you heard of George Bernard Shaw? He said something. He said, the reasonable man adapt themselves to the world. The unreasonable one persists in trying to adapt the world to himself. Therefore, all progress depends on the unreasonable man. That looks like a very tough statement, and you may not understand it, but I'll try to clarify. George Bernard Shaw was a playwright and an essayist. He was trying to say that the world is structured in such a way that everywhere you go, there is an obstacle. It is your job to overcome that obstacle. And to overcome that obstacle, you don't have to limit yourself to the cage in which you are placed. That's what it means by progress depends on the reasonable man. If you are reasonable, you remain in the cage. You will not progress. If you want to be a lawyer and you leave yourself in your cage, you will not become a lawyer like Ogedere. So what it means is that you have to take your dream in your hand and know that there is no father, there is no brother, there is no sister. It is just me and the world. I have a dream. I have to pursue it. I will take no for an answer. Am I clear? I want to be a pianist, the best pianist in the world. That says, no, I want to be like Maduaku, the doctor. I say no, I don't want to be like Maduaku has succeeded well for himself, but I want to be the number one pianist in the world. And then you put your heart and you put your mind to it, and everything that it takes, whether it is sleeping at 4 a.m. in the morning, you will sleep 4 a.m. in the morning and wake up 6 a.m. and go and do your ordinary work. I got busy. I read everything that could be read. I read literature, I read history, I read the Bible, I read Greek mythology, I read the history of religion, I read everything, because one thing must always do is to have role models. Look for people who you think you want to become carbon copies of, and then when you become like them, then you will surpass. Yes, I had two. I had Bolívar and I had an American writer, Roger Rosenblatt, who also had privilege to meet in person in Time magazine because of my career. You see, I was reading all of them because they wrote in a certain way that was unique, and I thought that I could be like them. And so I was reading and I was writing, but when I got to this one, the first editor was me, who said she didn't like the way I wrote and that she would fire me. So I thought that 6 months I would be fired. I tried to run my skill, was me alone with my God and my skill. Within 6 months, May was given her own magazine, and the ocean was not begging me to come and write cover stories for her. I said, no, I already have another side. So I can't go on more. Because of this my skill, I've been able to teach American students writing, white, black, yellow, green, everybody in the United States, in Europe, and Canada. I've been able to teach them writing skill. I've been better to write. I won awards in Nigeria, in Britain, in North America, Canada, and the
All because of the exam.
Marina, don't hit
I just want to say this to encourage you who are interested in music. My interest in music started from here. From the morning assembly, the music that started from there I became, interested in music. Later I came back to agency and I became the leader of the Lionel Sandman. 1981 I was awarded the best student in music here. My so I want to say that with music you think of only performance. But we're taking it on that level. One of the challenges I had was to combine theory and practice. I've been a band leader for 35 years and also being a professor. Very difficult to combine. But I want to tell you that music is not a job for never do what. It's a job that as equal as every other job. So that he said, music has traveled around the world and I want to encourage you. I started from here, you are starting from here now, and the sky will only be the beginning for you. Thank you.
We're going to give room for about how many people? 5 people with good questions. One from give the first.
Good day, my name is Solomon Shiki. I'm a Guru Penthouse. As a lawyer, because subjects that you need to study is massively important.
Yes. We can answer it all.
Okay. Yes.
Anyone can answer it.
Okay.
Mass has become compulsory now.
I have a director in the legal services of Ministry of Justice of Delta State. The director is here. Please come on.
I'm preparing your cases. So, all subjects.
The man who has spoken with you, his name is Martin Soko. That's his name. But in this class, nobody calls him Martin. We knew him with a name right from when we were from 1 year. What's that name, sir? Hey, students, I'll tell you something about him briefly, and that's to encourage you. Pablo just spoke with you today is a director in the Ministry of Justice, Delta State, meaning that any time from now it will become a permanent secretary. One of the highest positions that gets in the civil service. But Pablo, as tall as he was, he never played with his books. Pablo is not an ordinary student. I mean, Pablo, we call him Master, wasn't a student. He did everything to the extreme, but he never toyed with his books. That's why he got to where he is today.
I'm an SS2 student. I'm from Uli House. My question is, how do I know the key subjects if one is to study theatre arts?
Performing arts, you need literature, one key subject, literature. Basically, you need a lot of the arts. So I did performing arts. I had history. I didn't do literature at that time, but now I think most of them do literature. So literature is key. There may be history, religious knowledge, and now again mathematics. But literature was not the left hand literature. Very important.
Let me just a minute. In addition to what they are saying, I think we can divide broadly the courses into 3 areas. We have science, pure science, we have social science, and we have arts. If you are dealing with arts, all those art subjects you need to know them. Even some social sciences, science subjects which also need to be known. If you are dealing with science, the basic science subjects you must study physics, chemistry, biology, mathematics. Then when you talk of the courses, if the geology, maybe they will remove one subject. Generally, you need to know this subject. If it is social science, you need to know economics, you need to know geography, you need to know what is commerce and some art subject. So just if you are in science, remember the science subject. Know those ones. You must have some arts. But you cannot be, you want to study medicine, as Professor Sokofo has said, without knowing English. There must be medium of communication. You cannot say you want to practice law without English. So English is basic. It runs through all courses. These days, mathematics is already running all through courses. But there's in the social science, the theater art is social
Industrial revolutions today. Does anybody know the current industrial revolution?
ICT.
Yes. ICT is digital revolution. So when you come up to ask questions about, what you require to study a certain course, in today's knowledge economy, it doesn't apply anymore. Okay? So, and that's why they call it guys. No, they call people before us millennials. They call you guys digital age. Okay? So what it says essentially is that you have to be the disruptive children. You have to be the people who set standards in terms of how businesses or the economy or the country is running. So it's not basically about theater arts. For instance, if you're doing theater arts, like the young man said, because if you're doing theater arts, okay, you must be able, for instance, to operate all the systems. Yeah. Okay? Which is technology driven. Okay? So you don't have to restrict yourself, to studying just difficult subjects or for that. You have to be broad-minded. You have to open your head. You have to understand what AI, artificial intelligence, you have to understand what the future of evolution is. You have to understand and study those people who have started, these practices that we have today have, changed the course of human knowledge as well. Okay? So you must always, what it says to me is that challenge yourself with whatever said about medical doctors today, some of them don't even have to go to the extent of studying. Some of them, I have a young study with a medical doctor, and most of the things that she reads, okay, it's history. Okay, how medicine evolved. It's history. Okay, so what essentially I'm trying to say is that you have to keep your mind broad. Okay, and then look at the trends. Because if you understand what is happening, which is what they call trends, then you may be able to really get into the society and progress in it.
Yes, please, if you want to enter into any course, any university in Nigeria, there are required courses you must pass and do. It's very you cannot be other thing. But like the young man said, theater arts, what are the subjects I must pass a school start to get into a university? I think that has been answered, but we must emphasize. I'm not taking anything from what you have said, but the core subjects that you need to enter into to get admission to any university, you must know, you must master those and balance this out.
Mr. Chairman of section, Dr. Brown and hopefully prepare my name, Executive Principal, Delta State. I want to advise the students on this. Students have been preparing lessons the day before. And you need something basic to bring it up. I want to be hearing about the subject, about the profession, without solid foundation, you won't be able to get it. So when the end, you start stretching and then grabbing all about. When you get to the university, you suffer, and your parents will spend the money now to push forward, become ritual this, ritual that. And so, listen to the teachers. Be in class. Teachers who are preparing lessons overnight. When they're in the class, listen to them. Sit down and ask questions. Let's go principal observe this. Briefly, listen from foundation. Read what I do when I was in school. Every day I read all subjects in the evening, report. Starting from the beginning to the end of the notes. Pick other something, pick something. Start from first page to the last page. That's all the notebooks, all everything, all the notes taken and then brain. And then when I get to the exam hall, I answer the questions I want. Thank you.
been necessary be, and I'm from Fokedu's house. My question is that if you are aspiring to read medicine and surgery in the university, and after writing your JAMB and your post-UTME, you couldn't meet up the cut-off mark, and the university offered you other courses that are related to medicine, is it advisable to stick with the courses or write the JAMB for a second time?
Professor Fori, please. Good question, very good question. Very good question. Number 4, come out. Number 4.
I've been told here.
Number 5, come out.
Are you listening, young man?
Come.
Young man, are you listening?
Number 4 and 5, come out.
The person that asked the question, are you listening? You have been told here to keep your dreams. Hold on tight to your dreams. If the university gives you another course, you're a young man, all right, be determined. Go through that course, finish it, apply for medicine through direct entry, and you will get in. You become a doctor and pursue your dreams, okay? So nothing is lost.
Students are being forced to read what they don't like to read. And it was bad. So when I made that statement there, people clapped and said, yeah, that's true. When I finished, one student sent me a note to say, sir, we were forced to read this course, but now we're enjoying the course. So that added another dimension to my thesis. So sometimes we think that we know what is best. I spent a lot of time writing mathematics so that I can do business administration. I wanted to be a businessman, and I failed math 3 times. I didn't want to read theater coming out. I fell into it by accident. Eventually, I made a fortune out of it. So it is not to say you must keep. That's my own perspective. But if they give you something else, maybe you should try it.
Yes.
Because students have told me that I didn't like this before, but at the end of this thing, I thank you so much for making me read this course.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you. When he came one and Dr. Badawu came in, where did they go to first, sir?
Physics lab.
They went to physics lab. That's passion. That's what they know. That's the way to see where made them here. So please live with that as well. Next question.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My question is, my name is Kesa Gagbeki from Holy House. My question is, you have a passion, like what he said, know your strength. Maybe you know that your strength is in art, but your parents don't like art, they want to go to science. What do you do in that kind of situation?
Very, very, very good question. I think Mr. Sherman will answer this. Mr. Sherman will answer this because I think he has a similar experience. So let him take care of it.
My son, my older son, I wanted him to study economics. I had this particular passion for economics. So I said he will study economics. He said, but then he did not study economics. I said, let's go. I didn't have the chance. I didn't. Now, 2 things. You see, you can engage your parents now, you could not engage our parents in the past.
Yes.
You can discuss your parents now. My son essentially did not study economics. He studied what he wanted to study. Business and management, which is not very far from economics. So, if your father says you must study medicine, and you want to play the flute, be playing the flute in his ear every day until he sees that that is where your passion really is.
Child at 12, 13, 14 has desire, has a wish, but does he really know enough?
Yes.
Right? Let me say, you said you studied theater, which is true, and now there are a lot of skills you had at the time while growing up in this school, even when you left this school. They are now turned into what you have now. So if a 13-year-old son of mine or 14-year-old son of mine tells me he wants to study architecture, I'm looking at it. Don't forget, now most of us have 2, 3 children. By the time we were growing up, most of our fathers had
8, 6, 7, 5 children. Your education was a family investment. So times have changed. But even now, let's not kid ourselves. I have there are some people I don't want to mention their names, who I know, chartered accountants, this, and their son or daughter say they want to play music. And the man gets back, madam, go and tell your son, no. Go and talk to your son. I didn't pay this school fees so I come and play music. I'm talking of people who are, you may know their names in the society. And gradually, father and mother walk towards trying to get this boy to understand that it is in the interest of the family for him to do as they say. So I think Professor Emelius' approach is better so that these children don't go home, because I'll tell you to leave my house. I'm going to pay his bills.
Let us admit that the world has changed and the world is changing.
Yes.
I believe in our era, we are being trained according to colonial masters' curriculum. We are being prepared to be graduated and work in the civil service. That was when we were making choices. I want to be this, I want to be that. But the truth now that I want to say is that the world is now ruled by technology. And that was why when many of us were advising you, don't look down on any subject because you don't know where you're going tomorrow. And the idea of my father wants me to study this. The truth I will tell you, no two engineers are the same. No two doctors are the same. No two lawyers are the same. The one that you see excelling means he has more passion than the one that forced himself into that profession. If you force yourself into any profession that is not your passion, that is not your calling, you will be struggling. And you struggle all through. That's it. Thank you very much.
They know you and they know your ability. They know what you can be good in. I'm sure you all have heard of this musician, Paul. They call him Paul the bad guy. He's a lawyer, but he's a musician. He became a lawyer first. His father is Femi Panama, one of the renowned lawyers in Nigeria. The father wanted him to read law. He read law, and he told his father that now I'm a lawyer, but I want to be a musician. So he pursued his passion, and he's one of the most successful musicians we have today in Nigeria. Thank you.
Should the parents get education or assistance? It is from the school. When you are assessing your students in your report, you are sending a report, you must put certain things in the report that the parents should read and know that my child has a flair in this area, so that you don't decide to say go and read medicine. Don't forget, in any case, that the brain, I'm a professor of child neurology, the brain can adapt, can learn anything insofar as you start teaching the brain from the beginning before it gets fully developed.
My name is Olotan Obek. I'm from Sabla Accessory. I want to ask a question. A student that wishes to study business and management, what are the steps he's going to take after finishing the IELTS institution?
My name is Gogo Ketena, I'm SS2C, and I'm in Ashaka. So, if you want to be an Air Force, and your parents say you should be a lawyer, and you ask class,
you want to be a pilot, you can't be an Air Force. You want to be Air Force, mean Air Force as in military. Okay.
And you say you should be a lawyer, or you?
Alright.
What we are advising you is, I've told you earlier, go back to all your results. Look at your performances. All the areas you are doing very well. Please concentrate on it. But if what you are doing is like this young man that said he wants to be a pilot, but he's good in arts, what I advise you is to switch back to science and start reading sciences if that is what you want. But what I'm advising again generally, there should be no preference for anything at this stage now.
Yes.
He can use us now and produce a film. He can use us now, just with camera TV now, go manipulate it, superimpose some people here now. And but what you need now is your basic degree, basic education. then and how to source information in the internet.
That somebody has learned something new today to take back home. Something, just something new to take back home. Thank you all. We are open to you. Whenever you feel you want to ask questions, through your principal, you get back to us and we'll answer your question. Thank you and good afternoon.
My name is Omasue Ogeneshere, SS3B, Sept of Government College, Ugiri. I learned that to become someone that will be successful in life, you have to set down goals, you have to work towards them, and you have to make sure that you are on the right path. And we should make right decisions so that we will not fail in them. Thank you, sir.
Okay. My name is Okolo Kunoso. I am from Government College I'm from Government College, SS2 in the Royal House. We just finished the event that is happening in our school about the class of 73 clocking 40 years since they left the school. And the main topic of the event was just follow your dreams very well and then your future will be better forever. And also we learned that don't let others influence what you want to become in life also.
My name is SS3C from Sept House. You know, this program is a nice one. We actually learned a lot of things, especially on how to develop your career, how to choose the perfect career that will bring you out in the future to come. And it taught us on some people who don't know how to develop their careers. I also learned that you should look at your inner self and know what you are good at. That is the best way to figure out your career. Thank you.
inakwaje kama yana mwono okungali boy katia sinizie bulora onyo mebezi nani go okungali boy katia sinizie olona manne mebe nebe onyo mebezi nani go Ọ̀gájà Amákáwé jìnnà gbọ̀ngbọ̀n. Ọ̀gájà Amákáwé jìnnà. Ó sì lé yànnà nkénké ní ìsìnkú. Kékéké náà lọ́dún ìtẹ̀síwájú. Ajé àṣàkátà náà mú ìṣàkóso náà. Ajé àṣàlẹ́bẹ̀ ìdílé náà. Ọ̀sọ́dẹ̀ ẹ̀bẹ̀ nà yà mú ìdílé. Oge amuze no sinimo, sinimo, sinimo nama. Manene bene nama. Oje ligo bwebi ne, oje ligo bituma. Manene bene nama. Manene magazi na ebo.